Okay, I'm taking off from Williamtown Military, just north of Newcastle. It's quite early, 6:04 AM, so we'll get some morning sunlight and shadows. We're going to do a really quick whip around and overview of the Lake Macquarie flight. So here we go, wheel brakes off, full burner, rotating, positive rate, gear up, flaps up, cancel the burner, and let's go into a hard right turn, fly down over the beach. And get a nice view of the sunrise as we do so. So we're heading south, National Park over that way, and a gorgeous look at the Pacific morning.
Willie Tower Airbus Papa 2 Kilo Uniform Lima 1 mile south inbound NDB Yankee runway 30 approach.
And that's where we'll be returning from. Okay, let's turn south over the sand dunes. Now we can already see the first waypoint, which is Nobby's Head at the entrance to Newcastle on the Hunter River. Newcastle being a major town of New South Wales North Coast, former steel town and shipbuilding town, still coal mining. Coal mines off to the west there, Hunter Valley's up to the northwest, which we'll be visiting later in later flights. So let's expedite our run. Might as well take in some surf while we're going down there. So here's the lighthouse at Nobby's Head. It's quite a picturesque area. There's Newcastle. There's the old steel mills over that way. Lots to see here. We'll come back later in a helicopter and have a good look around. Okay. Now let's get down to Swansea Head, which is the entrance to Lake Macquarie, and it's just past the south end of the next bay. So let's crank it up. So here's Lake Macquarie beginning on the right. Lots of people live around it, popular holiday spot, popular boating area, quite big. Never get tired of sunrises. Okay, let's zoom in a bit. So there it is. So there's the inlet, you can see clearly the channel. Now I've actually been to the observation tower, the volunteers staff on the southern head there. I think it's only one-way traffic in and out. It's quite a narrow channel, very narrow near that bridge. And it's actually an airport right here, Aero Pelican. Right on the lake, quite short, but what a great spot. And speaking of spots, there's the lake from north, west, south. So hours of fun exploring that. And there's waypoint 2. Okay, now waypoint 3, let's see if we can see it from up here. We can see the isthmus going from left to right. I'll just trying to get in the middle of the HUD. Yep, pretty much in the middle there. That's Budgie from that very big beach going inland, and that is at the north end of Lake Munmora, which is also pretty large. So let's get down there. So I mean, there's hours of fun just exploring these beaches, marinas. Oops, people like that doing their hang gliding. Wow, another one. Jeez, keep your head on a swivel down here. Just try the GoPro on the left side. Looks pretty nice. Okay, let's go to the front cam, and there's Budgie. We're just sailing past it right now. So Lake Munmora and Budgie. So in this aircraft it'll be continuous turn. We're aiming for the south west corner of Lake Macquarie, which we can see about 1 o'clock. So there's a large ash dam right in front of us, and suburb is called Mannering Park on that peninsula about 12:30, 1 o'clock. So that's our turn point, right in the nestled in the bay down here, right in the southwest corner of the lake. Then we're heading up to Mayuna Bay, which is a national fitness camp. I went there many times as a school child for over the Christmas holidays and school holidays. So let's head up there. Looks great in the morning sun. Just get a bit of altitude here. There we go. Mayuna Bay is this one. Larger ash, another ash dam behind it. Little lake here, and the fitness camp is right here on the peninsula. Very cool. I've yet to explore the origin of those ash dams, but I know as kids we used to go up there and kind of swim in them. It was like quicksand, really. Lots of fun. And to make it easy, last waypoint is just the northwest corner of the lake, Cockle Bay, which we can see coming up. So there's the lake. Just make the effort to look over my shoulder. Yep. And here you can see two bridges, quite distinctive inlet. And a river. And there's lots of distinctive landmarks. There's a hill on the right with a radio tower. Now if we continue straight ahead, go to the nose cam, and we'll see in about 6 miles Elermore Vale Airport. It's not that easy to see, but it is directly ahead. What is more easy to see is this couple of storage tanks on the hill there. Arguably I could have made that a waypoint actually. They stand out pretty well. But I try to keep the number of waypoints down. This flight's already got 8. You could easily put 80 around this lake, but it's not really the point. So here's the airport coming up now. As you can see, it's not too easy to see, but it's in a straight line. So we're flying a straight line from the previous waypoint to this one to the next one. So you get about 20 miles in a straight line, which is good. Heading is about 016. Now looking for Raymond Terrace, so let's climb a bit. So it's often good to fly a bit high the first couple of times around the route until you get the lay of the land in your mind, and then you can freestyle. And that's what I designed these flight plans for, to really give you a mental map of an area, so you can go and have fun exploring, find your way home without any drama. So there's the lake Grahamstown. I had to look that up. The airport is just off to the right hand corner, southeast corner, and this is Raymond Terrace, and it's right on the southwest corner of the lake, and you can see the highway coming past it. It's pretty distinctive, and if we get to an appropriate speed, we're about 300 knots. If we turn right over Raymond Terrace, you'll see Williamtown Military. So you've got to turn about 100 degrees to the right, and you'll see the airport right in front of you. So let's try it. Turning right. Straightening out, and there it is. I'll actually cut the corner a bit short, but close enough for government work, and there's the airport. So let's get permission to land. Channel 1. Channel 2. Channel 1. Channel 1. Mike India Golf 3.
Willie Tower MiGMan 007 is 1 miles west 800 feet with Yankee to land. MiGMan 007 Willie Tower. Altimeter 29er.9er 2 winds 216 at 28. Make left traffic runway 30.
Mike India Golf, copy.
Make left traffic runway 30 MiGMan 007.
Okay, so we'll turn over the beach. Just a touch of air brake to get under 300 knots. And let's go gear down. Flaps 1. And turn to final. Get my head back in the game. Speed brake is in. But wow, I got way too slow there. So much for playing James Cameron. When you
MiGMan 007 wind 216 at 28. Clear to land runway 30.
Should be focused on the landing. Mike India Golf, copy.
Clear to land runway 30 MiGMan 007.
Anyway, all's well that ends well, they say. Strong crosswind here today, very strong actually. As you can see by the amount of crabbing that's going on. Got a lot of right rudder kicked in. Flaps 1, 3 greens, fuel's good. Speed's good. I'm actually going to use some differential thrust here. Pull back the rud engine. Advance the left a little bit. Probably not recommended, but there you go. Rate of descent's a bit high. I'm going to flare. Throttle back. Okay, still coming down pretty fast, but about 500 feet per minute. Touchdown. Pop the brake chute. If I can find it, there it is. Should map that to the throttle actually. And there we go, so there's a quick overview of Lake Macquarie.